Good morning, everybody. How's it going? It's 7:56 a.m. Uh, Happy Monday. I guess the start of school if you're in Northside. You want to know how I know? Because the NISD school bus 71, I think, drove past my house at exactly 7:44 a.m. this morning. I said, "Oh, they're late." I said the latest they used to be was 7:20, and now it's over 25 minutes later. Which, if you're wondering about Hobby Middle School, I drove by it when was it? Yesterday, to drop off Tracy at Michael's for her 4-hour shift at Michael's at the Rim. And as far as I know, nobody's recognized me there. But Tracy did say that one of the customers used to be her teacher when she was in junior ROTC and recognized her. But other than that, I've been into Michael's. I've seen the managers, or at least one of them, and they have not recognized me. Was not starstruck with me. I'm just saying. But anyway, I dropped Tracy off. We went down Vance Jackson because the highway's closed. 1 second, it's all blurry, huh? Is that better? Okay, anyway. So, we went down the street because the highway's closed. Tracy usually likes to take the highways. It's closed because they're building a new one, thanks to Greg Abbott and the taxpayers of Texas. I'm assuming Texas. Are y'all ready for Tesla? So, new highway getting built. Oh, they're turning this way. Oh, and she's honking. Anyway, she might be going to school. I don't know which school. Anyway, you think that Tesla? Now I feel really unsafe with Teslas. A Tesla should not have to honk at me. I thought a Tesla would be able to avoid pedestrians. What's going on there? Baby on board. Anyway, so highway's closed because they're building a new highway, and if you follow my Instagram, it's just been a mess. If you live in San Antonio, Texas, it's been a mess. Doesn't make any sense the way they're building the highway. It's like 5 miles of highway they're building, and I don't know, I don't have any experience with building a highway, but just from an observation perspective, it's just like I could not think of a more unsafe way in which you can build a highway. The new infrastructure that is to be a highway overpass near La Cantera. And if you don't know, La Cantera is kind of like what do you call it? It's kind of the Richie area. So it certainly doesn't seem that way now. For lots of reasons. The infrastructure of the highway being one of them. So anyway, what do you call it? We went down Vance Jackson, passed by Hobby Middle School, and guess what? Still a construction zone. So unless that bus is for Clark High School, I'm not aware of any construction going on with Clark High School. But construction at Hobby is nowhere near completed, I drove by there yesterday. Not one person working. I said, is this Chick-fil-A? Why is there zero construction people working at Hobby on a Sunday? So, um, I don't know what's going to go on with that. It kind of, so all the people working at the Hobby Construction, they're working the highways now. Look, if I had security, if I had security, I'd say, hey, you need to call Elon Musk so he can make a personal phone call to whoever drives that Tesla on Warriors Creek and say, hey, you need to watch out for her specifically. It seems like you were kind of aiming there specifically. You need to do the opposite. And if you get a personal phone call from Elon Musk, you might actually follow that request, so to speak, in my opinion, all that. I mean, it's August 19, 2024, and yet again, another DNC I was not invited to. One second. Hey, he was running down the sidewalk. Anyway. Try 3 times 6, though it didn't work. Anyway. So, as far as I know, Hobby Middle School is in the construction zone. It looks like it's a construction zone. I'm not sure what the finalized plans are, but it looks like best you could say is they're like halfway done. So, another example of the point of the highway infrastructure is to ease congestion. And it's kind of, I guess, North San Antonio. I usually go to North San Antonio. I take some downtown highways to get to Austin, highway to Austin, which I think is 35, which last time Tracy and I went in that area was infrastructure in that highway too. So, a lot of, if you're in San Antonio and you're unaware, there's also, I think 35 North is a highway that they're doing infrastructure on. So anyway, what I'm saying is it's just another example of where the end result and goal of easing congestion, maybe having a better educational environment, is getting impeded by the process of working towards that goal. So anyway, just spent 8.5 minutes telling all that. What else am I going to talk about on Swandale, right? Anyway, turns out yesterday my mom told me she just found out she has a lunch on Tuesday. So obviously won't have enough time to ready? So obviously won't have enough time to go to the zoo. Our planned trip to see the dinosaur exhibit at the zoo is canceled because of new lunch she has on Tuesday. And then she said, you know what, turns out I got things all week. So, okay, that's not what we discussed, but here it is, Sunday, yesterday, and turns out you've been making a lot of plans, and so we're not going to be able to go to the zoo, my mom and I, this week. Of course, I'm going to try to go to the zoo in the afternoons at some point in time, because the car will be available. Why? Because Tracy does not work today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and I think Thursday. I'm not sure. Banjo, what are you doing? So anyway, what else is going on? Not invited to the DNC next. And my uncle Rudy, had hip surgery. Honk honk. He's living in Dallas now with his wife Lillian, and she's there helping him, being very supportive as he goes through hip surgery. So, um, very happy that everything went well. Very happy that Lillian is there supporting my Uncle Rudy in Dallas. They're in Dallas. They're not in San Antonio. Sometimes they travel to San Antonio, but unfortunately, we don't really get to see them. So, but I got everything to look forward to. Again, is what I keep telling myself, and hopefully other people who maybe don't like other cars parked in their house. I'll say, hey, I got everything to look forward to too. This getting rid of this cord here being one of them, right? Anyway, so not much going on. School starting, construction, but it seems I saw the bus at 7:44, so it seems that my guess is they're going to be in school learning. I don't think it's COVID learning. They're just going to be in school learning. And as far as the construction work, I can only imagine it's going to be distracting, right? So obviously that gives the teachers there that work there just a little bit more work, having to keep the kids focused. So I wish them luck in those endeavors. Anyway, you'll see that cat? Huh? Banjo. Banjo don't see him. So cute. Let's go, Banjo. So anyway, it seems like September is going to be, so it's zoo week for me. If you're wondering what's going on, I'm just going to, be going to the zoo. I'm probably going to be, go for a run and go to the zoo, even though it's going to be a hot week. I think this week's going to be in the hundreds. If you saw my running Instagram post yesterday, it was exactly 100-degree weather I was running in. So, but I drink 64 ounces of water minimum. And now I have Gatorade, so I take it with me on my fanny pack just in case. Fanny pack that my sister Kimmy got me for Christmas. Was it Christmas or my birthday? I think my birthday. Banjo. In the front yard, 9107, we have, I guess I'll go ahead and show y'all. Why not, right? 13 minutes. I got a 38 video limit space. So I'm gonna have to delete some of my photos from the zoo this year. So this year I've taken, in my phone storage, I have I guess 9,000 photos. So I already checked my videos, my data storage, and there's this olive tree. They have one next to the anaconda. Anytime I see a plant now, I'm like, oh, it was here at the zoo. So they have that plant at the zoo right there. Anyway, I think that's an olive tree, and they have it near the anaconda exhibit. Anyway. I took another selfie. I just realized I didn't take selfies before I made a video. Anyway, so basically it's zoo week, and so I plan on going to the zoo in the afternoons because my mom has stuff all week, which aside from Monday was decided on Sunday, yesterday. So. Oh, and Wednesday, we got the exterminator. So I'm going to be cleaning Kimmy's house on Wednesday while the exterminator's here for 30 minutes. Anyway. Who is that? Anyway, I wanted to show y'all. Bitches, this where are we going? This cool plant. Look how cool it's doing this cool thing over there. You'll see. Ow! I got stabbed. Those little cactus have really good defense mechanisms there. Anyway, I forget what that plant's called, a yucca. Okay. This way, banjo, and of course, you know, I started thinking about it, and I said, you know what? Go ahead and put that Harris Will sign in front of 9107, just in time for the DNC. Banjo, let's go. Go ahead. There's great optics there. Anna Kasparian and Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks are going to say this is great optics on this debate prep NISD school bus route. Banjo, let's go. Anyway, let's go, Banjo. Let's go. I'm gonna get my puppy 1 second. Okay. So anyway, I figured, you know, great optics there. I guess I won't, you know, aside from the obvious issues there. So I guess that's what we're going with. So y'all notice it's a wolf sign like that too. So, anyway. So yeah, basically that. Going to the zoo, not much going on. A little depressed about this debate prep going on. So bring from Mar-a-Lago for debate prep. 1 second. Angel, let's go. So, 1 second. So yeah, really bummed about this debate prep. I said debate prep. There's debates all of September. You know, as far as wedding celebrations go, you know, obviously that's a bit disheartening. You know, and obviously I don't want to be not a part of society, and the only manner and way in which I can be part of society is if it's very much controlled, who's around me, what they can say, so on and so forth, in a very abusive manner, right? I don't know how you can categorize it as not abusive. So Tesla, Elon Musk, May Musk, can't you just give her a phone call? Say 5'10" Hispanic, 36-year-old, goes walking her puppy every morning. Very much appreciate it if you use the mechanisms of the autopilot, auto drive to not run her over in a Tesla. Honking at me in a Tesla. Because I was not on the sidewalk, I was like right next to it. I took a driving course, a driving safety course. The pedestrian has the right of way. Always. Not just on the sidewalk. So, and the number one reason for that is so you don't run somebody over. Okay, so Elon, May, Musk, you gotta give him a phone call. Okay. I'm sure if since it looks like May Musk, I saw on Twitter today, she's traveling internationally. I'm sure you can accept the charges on that international call, considering your phone plan. Anyway, what else? I guess that's it. 20 minutes. Um, I guess I'll just name this Chit Chat in the Neighborhood. Since not much is going on, I didn't really talk about much. So yeah, another day, another dollar. NISD's going back to school. DNC this week, which I was not invited. But to be fair, I was not invited to the RNC either. To much chagrin to my husband and his support system. But yeah, my Uncle Rudy and Lillian are recovering from hip surgery in Dallas. So obviously sending him my prayers, sending him and Lillian as well, my prayers and all of that from me and my husband. I just want to tell you all that publicly. And see what happens. See who feels a certain type of way about it. Seeing as I'm going to be going to the zoo alone this week. It was planned for my mom to go to the zoo with me, but those plans fell through yesterday at a moment's notice. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. And as far as actual debate prep, don't worry. Okay? Other than that, happy Monday. Another day, another dollar. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.